Hey, I'll be home late today. I don't need dinner.
Kevin, you know I'm always asking you to tell me earlier. It bothers me when you tell me after I've already prepared it.
Yes. I'm tired of hearing that.
If you've been told it so much that you're tired of hearing it, make an effort. I don't want to repeat myself either. Besides, you often come home late at night these days. Where are you and what are you doing now?
Shut up. It's none of your business.
It's not like you're working overtime. It's natural that I would wonder what you're doing.
Mind your own business. I have things to do. Besides, I feel like I'm suffocating at home. It's stressful having an older wife like you.
I'm sorry I'm older than you, but you can't change your age, even if you wish. I was always older than you, even before we got married, right?
Yeah, that's right. So I should have thought better before I made the decision to get married. You're older, which means you're going to grow old first. You're 35. I can't look at you as a woman anymore.
How dare you say that? I'm the one who pays the mortgage on our house every month, right? I'm your wife, and you don't even thank me for that. Isn't it terrible to talk like that? Also, I've been paying for living expenses for a long time now. Don't you think that's a little unfair?
Wow, how can you talk to me so bossy? You amaze me. You're indeed an old hag.
I said don't talk to me like that. If you think that way, why are we married? I don't know anymore.
All right, let's get a divorce then.
What? Are you serious?
You're paying a small mortgage payment. I'm done with you talking so bossy. Even I can pay that much in mortgage payments.
Is that what you really think? How much do you think I pay? Do you really want to find out?
You told me before. I can pay it.
Did I ever tell you before? So you know what the monthly payment is. So what makes you think you can pay for it yourself?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Obviously your income doesn't allow it, does it? You can't pay that. That's why I bought this house under my name.
That's how you disrespect me. That's why I said I wanted a divorce. You don't understand anything about me. You always look down on me.
Not really. I'm just stating the facts.
That's not true.
I see. Then you just haven't shown it to me. Does that mean you have another source of income? So that's why you ask for divorce so forcefully.
Well, I guess that's the way it is. I mean, you don't know my income, do you? I've never told you either.
No, I know that. I need it for your taxes and insurance procedures. I also check your paycheck. Your monthly income is $500, right?
How on earth do you know that? I don't even have privacy.
It's not so much about privacy. I do it because I need to.
Anyway, I'm divorcing you. I want that house in my name immediately.
Are you sure that's what you want? If you are secretly making money elsewhere, I'd like to know. If you don't, it'll affect your insurance premiums and you'll be evading taxes.
I have no other income.
What? You don't have one? Then how are you going to pay your mortgage? Are you sure you're okay with divorcing me and putting the house in your name?
You really are an idiot. I have an income. I can afford it.
Wait a minute. How much do you think the mortgage is?
Mortgage payment would be $50 a month, right?
Huh? $50 a month? For the mortgage? You know this is a mortgage, right?
I know, and yet you act like a big shot just because you're paying that amount. I can afford that too.
You're misunderstanding. You seem to think you can pay for it. That's a mistake, and I don't think you can pay.
I said I'll pay the mortgage, which is only $50 a month. So get the hell out of my house.
Kevin, you're cheating on me, aren't you?
Huh?
So you plan to live in this house with that woman, right? So you're in a hurry to get rid of me. Am I right?
You've got good instincts for an old hag. I don't want an older woman who acts so bossy. I'm a man. I'm a homeowner. So get out.
I see. You don't deny it. You were younger and helpless, but you pushed yourself to do your best. I married you because I liked that about you. Now, you're just a pathetic human. If you think you can make it on your monthly income, then please go ahead and do your best.
Huh? Are you looking down on me again? This is what I hate about you. Don't get all bent out of shape just because you're paying the mortgage. I'll pay for it starting next month, and I'm leaving you.
All right then. You take care of the rest.
Yes!
I don't need a husband like you, who is full of himself and stupid. I'll get out of the house immediately, as you request. But let's get the paperwork stuff done before the divorce. I will change the name of the house to your name.
It sounds like a hassle.
All you have to do is sign the papers. I'll get the paperwork ready.
Oh, okay. Then I'll sign it for you.
But read the paperwork. Read the documents carefully. If you don't, you'll be the one in trouble.
Yes. Just get the paperwork ready.
All right. I will contact you when the documents are ready. 3 months later. Stop calling me. You're annoying.
Don't tell me I'm bothering you. I called you because I wanted to ask you something. All you have to do is answer my questions.
What are you trying to ask me now? I gave you divorce, just like you wanted. I also took the steps to change the name of that house. And I left the house right away, didn't I? So that I can avoid having to contact you. I had just finished the rest of the paperwork.
I know that, and thank you very much, but there's something wrong. I got a call that my rent couldn't be debited. Why? I should have enough money in my account.
Ah, I see. How much money do you have in your account? Do you think that's enough?
I just checked and there's $200 in there. This should be good for another 4 months, right?
Do you really think the mortgage on that house is $50 a month?
What?
I'm sure the document also stated the amount of the monthly mortgage payment. I knew you didn't read it. And yet you signed the papers. You really are the definition of stupid. I'm glad I left you. I didn't have to get involved in anything stupid you do.
What's your point? The payment is $50 a month, right?
I was paying $5,000 a month. You didn't know that until now.
Huh? Wait, what? $5,000?
So I don't think they can debit your account if the balance is only $200. Of course, they will contact you to tell you.
Wait a minute. $5,000? What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? That's what I've been paying every month on my mortgage. I wanted to pay off my mortgage early, so I set my monthly payments higher.
What are you talking about? There's no way I can pay that amount. How could you possibly pay back that amount of money?
Why?
Because, Irene, there's no way you can afford that kind of money. How can a woman afford to pay such a large amount of money every month?
You underestimate women too much.
What?
I'm an executive at a major company, remember? What makes you think I can't pay for it? I mean, how could I possibly try to buy a house for an amount I can't afford? Even an idiot could figure it out if they thought about it for a minute.
Idiot? That doesn't matter right now.
That's right. You don't matter to me anymore. I can't believe you contacted me in such a panic because you couldn't even pay the mortgage. You are an embarrassment.
Shut up! Do something!
What do you mean, do something? It didn't make sense when you believed you could pay for it in the first place. I have not lied to you about anything.
You told me! You told me the mortgage payment was $50 a month.
I didn't say that. You asked me how much, so I said about 5.
Right. When you say it like that, you usually think 50, right?
Nah, I don't think so. A normal person would think $500. Well, it was actually $5,000 though.
I can't even afford $500 a month.
Right, because that's what you earn a month.
Why is this happening to me? I didn't realize we lived in such an expensive house.
And a mortgage is not the same as rent. You didn't know that earlier, did you? But you've had your time. You could live with a young woman for a few months in the nice house I bought. That's enough.
A few months? Huh? So what happens to us now?
Since you're behind on your mortgage payments, the house is now back in my name again. And I already sold the house.
What? You sold it? This is all going too fast.
I told you that I would take care of all the troublesome paperwork. I did it for you, and you should thank me. I knew that you would not be able to pay. I registered the mortgage to be debited from your account. I had it documented so that when you couldn't pay, the house would revert back to me. My lawyer did it, so I'm pretty sure that's what he did.
What? You even did that?
You don't know because you didn't read that document. Well, you probably didn't even want to read the documents from the beginning. It's your own fault.
Wait a minute. I really thought the mortgage payment was $50 a month. I never would have guessed the mortgage repayment amount was that large. I was planning to live happily in this house.
Oh well, but if you can't afford it, you have no right to live in that house. You will pay me back now.
What are you talking about?
The alimony.
Huh? Alimony?
Don't act like an idiot. You cheated on me and divorced me. I've already sent a letter to you about it.
Wait a minute. I can't pay you. What am I supposed to do? If my girlfriend finds out about this, she'll dump me.
Boo-hoo! A pretty young girl is dumping you. Oh, I feel sorry for you. But I can't help it, because you deserved it. Too bad.
Wait a minute. Don't say that. Please help me. I don't want this.
You're relying on the wrong person. Well, I guess there is no one else you can rely on. Your hell starts here. You are a lowlife who only makes $500 a month. After that, Kevin panicked and came to Irene for help. But of course, he was completely ignored by her. He was evicted from the house. Not only has he lost a place to live, but his young girlfriend left him too. He cried to his girlfriend, but she ended up leaving and he is in despair. He didn't even know how dependent he was on his wife, Irene. This is the result of his selfish behavior. Irene sold the house after the divorce, and she bought a condo in an area she liked. Irene now enjoys being single and is living her best life.
Thanks for watching our video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down so we know to do better for next time. If you enjoyed yourself, consider subscribing. And if you really enjoyed yourself, maybe consider hitting that bell icon so you never miss any of our videos. Thank you again. See you in the next one.